Hello and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Carly and I run a handmade small business based out of Florida. And what I want to work on today is updating my Etsy listing for my keychain wallets because I have prints that are leaving and then I need to add the new prints that we have. So we're going to be doing that. And I also want to get all of these pencil cases done and put on the website and put on Etsy as well. So I'm going to do one of each and then get those done so we can take pictures of them, add them to the website and Etsy, and go from there. So I also need to make a bunch of the labels that I use and then make some more of the pull tabs for the keychain wallets. So we're gonna pull off of our 10-tier shelf and get started on those. So I'll bring you over there and I'll show you what we're working with. So over here on this 10-tier shelf here, you can see all of my quilted pieces. And some of them I already have like a couple of them made from my markets. So these are just left over. But the ones that I don't have any made, we're gonna make one of it. That way we have it ready for the photos. So I'm just gonna grab them off the top and they are 2 deep and then there's 3 across. So we'll just grab one of each and go from there. Start with those. I've got one. We need a blue bow. Those are good. That one's good. Grab this one. And some of these are newer prints, so that's why I don't really have any of them made. But a lot of them I was out of from market season, so it's time to restock and get it all filled back up. But it's really nice having these pre-quilted. That way an order comes in, you just grab it, go make it, and you can ship it out. So yeah, that's all of the wallets that we're going to be doing. So now for the pencil cases, I need one of each because this is a new product in my shop. So we're going to need one of each. And this empty space right here is for a fabric that I have over there that I have to quilt. It's this fabric right here. So I haven't obviously had it in pencil cases before and I needed to grab some. So I got some yesterday at the Hobby Lobby. So again, we're just gonna take one set of each so we can make one and take a picture of it and get it on the website and Etsy. And when I say like these like pre-quilted, like I don't buy them quilted, I quilt them myself. So it does take a little bit of time to get them quilted, but it's worth it in the end, in the long run, to have all of these pre-quilted ready to go, I think anyway. Do. I have all the pieces here for the pencil cases and I want to write down what color liner it's going to have and how many of each of that color I'm going to need, if that makes sense. So like I know this one I use the pink gingham, this is going to be purple gingham, I have white, just white fabric, a blue gingham, so I just need to write down what the liner is going to be and how many I need to cut out because I have a few but I don't have enough, so I'm gonna write those down. I'm gonna do it for the pencil cases and the keychain wallets as well. Okay, and before I cut out the liners, I wanted to show you guys how I make my labels here. So this is just a plain white cotton fabric and these are my labels that I print. I believe it's called Transart Dream. It's in my Amazon storefront, which is linked down below. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of how I do these. So I'm just waiting for my iron to heat up here and I'll show you the process. All right, so we're gonna attempt to get out as many wrinkles as possible because any wrinkle underneath is gonna show through onto the label. So we'll just try to get out as many as possible. And the Transart Dream will come with this sheet right here, and we're going to use that when we lay the labels down so the iron doesn't melt them, but they just look like this. And I just like to trim off as much of the excess as possible to conserve on the fabric that is used. So I just cut off as much as I can. So we don't want to waste any of the fabric for the empty space there. So then you just peel it. They're a little hard to peel off, but once you get it going, we'll peel it off the paper here. Very gentle. And we'll just set that on here. Let me get the other one. All right, so we will grab our cover sheet here, put that on there, and you just want to press it. I just do like a couple passes over it to make sure that it's adhering. And then I just like to check the corners just to make sure that it's on there. And you can feel it if it's not, you know, stuck on there. So those are good. And then what I'll do is I'll just cut them out. So I'm going to make a couple more and then we'll get started cutting the liners. So we've got all of the liners cut. We've got the pencil cases and the keychain wallets. Those are all done. I need to work on the pull tabs and then cutting out some more labels. So we're going to do that. And I also need to quilt this piece right here for pencil cases for that print. So I wanted to show you guys how I make my pull tabs. It's just one really long strip and we're going to fold it thirds on itself, but I will take you guys along and I'll show you how to make these. All right, so we've got our strip here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it probably like 1/3 of the way, and we'll just sew that. All the way down we'll sew it. So then we've got it, you know, one side sewn in. I will just fold it again on itself. We'll just stitch that. Okay, so we have the first step of the keychain wallets all pinned together with the zipper and the liner. And then on this side of it, we are going to attach the labels, and then we've got our pull tabs all finished. So we're gonna go on to the pencil cases, and I just like to separate them like this. Like one pile is gonna have the labels, one pile is gonna get the first liner in the zipper. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about how I read or listen to some of my books. I do both. So it is called Hoopla, Hoopla, and it is through your local library. I'm pretty sure it's across the US, but I could be wrong, but I know it in my state in Florida, you can. So I just have a public library card from my local library, and you can download the app or you can go online and do it, and you can get audiobooks. They have regular like books you can put on your Kindle. You can get TV shows, movies, and it's just like if you were renting it from the actual library. So what I'll do is I'll check Hoopla first to see if they have the book that I want to read, and if not, then I'll go to Audible. But, you know, from Hoopla, it's free, so I found that out from my sister, and I think it's just so awesome. In our library in town, they do a lot of stuff for, like, kids, and if you have a chance, look up your local library and see if they do any, like, events or anything. Not events, but they had, like, knitting class. They have painting classes for kids. They had a free book thing the other day. And yeah, I think it's just super cool. So if you are wanting to, get audiobooks or regular books for your Kindles, just check out Hoopla, Hoopla, and there's an app, and I believe you can do it online too, but I just go in and here, I'll show you. I think you should be able to see, but so, public library, and then you can like audiobooks, ebooks, movies, television, and then you can just search and then search all your books, anything like that. And I always check there first before I go to Audible, because obviously through Hoopla it's free. And I just thought that was so cool, and I wanted to let you guys know that. So yeah, but we're gonna get to pinning the zipper and the liner on our pencil cases, and then we'll get to sewing the first step. So we have the first liner and the zipper sewn on those, and our labels on there as well. And I just wanted to talk about the keychain wallets for a minute. They can hold cash, cards, chapsticks, anything really you need on the go. So this is mine here. I've got my wristlet, the keychain wallet, my AirPods are in here, and my keys. And anytime I don't want to bring my purse with me, I just bring this with me, and it has everything I need right there for on the go. And then our pencil cases will be great for pens and pencils, of course, but you can fit your sunglasses, you can fit your eyeglasses, and crochet hooks as well. If anybody likes to crochet, they will fit in there too. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of info on those. If you're confused what a keychain wallet is, that's what they are. They're, like I said, great for on the go. So I just wanted to give you guys that information. And we are going to sew the other liner and the other quilted piece onto these. We should have these finished up by the end of today. It's the next day. Yesterday I ended up getting a really bad migraine, so I just stopped working for the night, honestly laid down on my heating pack and called it a night. But before work this morning, I pinned all of the pencil cases and the keychain wallets on their second to last step. And I've got some coffee, so we are going to get these finished tonight. That way in the morning I can take pictures of them and redo the images for my keychain wallets on my Etsy, because I have to, like I said, add the new ones and then take the older ones off. And I want to get each of these pencil cases done so I can take pictures of them as well. So it's 8:27 right now, and I don't think it should take me too long, but I plan on getting these finished tonight. And before we get started on those, I am so torn because I have like 3 books I want to start. I finished Quicksilver, so I could either go to Brimstone, which is the second book of that series, or just start something completely different. And I don't know. And like I said, I'm on Hoopla, so Hoopla does have Brimstone. I wanted to start reading, what is it, The Perfect Marriage. I wanted to read some more of Frida McFadden, but I think since Quicksilver is so fresh in my mind, I just finished it like 10 minutes ago. I think I'm going to start Brimstone, so I will keep you guys updated on that. And I ended up really liking Quicksilver. I do like my dark twists and turns books, but like the fantasy romance and like, I guess there's like vampires and they call them fae, which to me, it's almost like a fairy, but I don't know. I really liked it. So I'm going to start Brimstone, and I will keep you guys posted on that one. I just wanted to let you know what book I'm starting now. All right, guys, we have all of the pencil cases and the keychain wallets finished. I got the pictures up on Etsy, and I'm going to add the new ones onto my website as well. And when this video is live, as you're watching it, the pencil cases are going to be on there as well. And I was going to call them like a pencil and eyeglass case, but I'm just going to go with a small zipper pouch. So if you see that on the website, that's what they're going to be called, just because they can hold so many different things and I don't want to categorize it into one thing. But you can put pens, pencils, highlighters, markers in here, as well as your sunglasses and your eyeglasses. And I am a server and a bartender, and your cash money fits in here perfectly, along with the receipts that you have to keep with you throughout your shifts. So they're good for servers as well. Crochet hooks can fit in here, anything really. So I didn't want to like put it into a category to where people think that it's only used for that. And so I just wanted to kind of call it a small zipper pouch, because in the future I want to make a medium and large size as well. So that's why I went with that name. And there's 20 different prints, and these all will have white liners. So we have the pink bow, we'll have a white liner, these daisies, this blue on cream, our heirloom blue, daisies on blue, our blue bows, and the heirloom pink. They're all going to have white liners on the inside, and the blue has a light blue inside, and then our rose patchwork has like a sage green on the inside, and our cottage charm has that like mini floral on the inside. I think it's so cute. And then our purple here has purple gingham. And then our blushing has purple gingham. And this purple and green floral, this is a new one, has purple gingham as well. And then the two cherry ones are going to have a red polka dot. So it's white with, it's red with small white polka dots in there. So these two cherry ones will have that. And then these two will have your pink gingham on the inside. This is the one with the blue bows on it. Mini floral has the pink gingham. And then all of the like keychain wallets, these little small zipper pouches are essentials pouches. The totes, everything is cohesive, and they all will have the same liner. So whatever the liner is on these is what it will be in all my other products. I try to keep it cohesive, so you're not like have one product with a white liner, one product with a gingham. So, and these three will have a blue gingham. This one's a new print, blue gingham. This one's our light green patchwork, the blue gingham. And then our buttercup, which is a blue and yellow floral with blue gingham on the inside. So yeah, I'm going to call these just a small zipper pouch. So that's what they will be called on the website and on my Etsy. And that is going to be it for me this week. And I hope you guys love these truly as much as I do. It is just a nice zipper pouch that will hold all of the things that you need and for on the go and for traveling. So your eyeglasses, your sunglasses, crochet hooks, pens and pencils. And if you're a server, like I said, it holds cash and your credit card receipts. Really nice to keep them all in one little spot. So these are available on the website, and I hope that you subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys next Saturday. Bye.